Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. First of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Luthfi Alghifari and I'm the representative of Senior 1 High School South Tambun. And today I am the proposition team of the motion of this house would abolish primary and middle school years that group children based on age and instead group them by competency and intelligence. Instead of the traditional practice of group group it by their age, it proposed that students can learn by their academic values than their actual age. Age is just a number who didn't evidencing anything. Such people have their smart brain based on their intelligence and not by their actual age. And then instead of the traditional ways, who grouping students based on their age, it proposed that students should be organized into class or learning groups based on their individual competency and intelligence levels. In essence, it seeks to eliminate the age-based grade system and replace it with a competency-based model, where students of varying age may study together in the same group if they share similar levels of competence and intelligence in a particular subject or skill. And then the evidence will be so much positive because of they study in the same ecosystem. And then my to prove that this house will abolish primary and middle school years that group children based on their age instead of group them by competency and intelligence. First, the students will study in the same ecosystem. Yes, of course, the students will study in the same ecosystem so they can focus on what they're interesting at. Like example, the mathematic with the student in the same intelligence of the level of the mathematic will really enjoy the study system, the learning system. And then the second one, the student will improve their skill easily by study in the same ecosystem. The student will easily improve their skill because of they live in the same level of people who have the same similar interest with them. And then the second one, the grouping students by competency and intelligence allow for a more arranged and individualized learning experience. Students with similar abilities can progress at a pace that suits them best, ensuring they are neither held back nor rushed through the curriculum based on their age. And then the teacher with maximizing potential of their own children. This system ensures that each student reaches their maximum potential. Gifted students can be challenged more, can study more, or preventing them from become disengaged due to lack of stimulation. While students who need extra support can receive it without feeling inadequate among their peers. And then the student will not influenced by bad things around them because they're in the same ecosystem, they're in the same friend, they're in the same people who have the actual interest like them. I mean, student will study in the same intelligence, and then the students will more comfortable and enjoy and not influenced by any bad things that their friends or their bad people around them, because they don't have the same intelligence or the same skills like them. And then it's reduced achievement gaps. Age-based grouping can prove achievement gaps, especially for students who fall behind early on. By grouping based on competency and intelligence, we can address these gaps more effectively and profit target invitations. And then and then customized curriculum. Teachers can adapt the curriculum to the staffing needs of each group. Like I said before, the teacher can arrange their study system like sister like the sorry I mean teachers can easily teach the way they want because they know the students will understand them. And then teachers can adapt the curriculum to the specific needs of each group. Like in the first group, the teacher knows that the first group is like the math subject or the English subject and anything like that. So the teacher can know how to teach them in easy way. And then because of the teacher know they have the same intelligences and the same skills to accept the to accept the materials. And then the flexibility. Competency-based grouping allows for a flexibility in addressing individual learning systems, styles, and needs. Students can progress faster or slower in different subjects, ensuring that they master the material before moving on. And then the reduced stigma. Age-based grouping can stigmatize students who are older or younger than their peers, potentially leading to the feelings of the superiority. Competency-based grouping eliminates this issue, promoting a more inclusive and supportive learning environment. Yes, of course, because we can surely know the brain skills because of their age, but it's because their self, their intelligences. And then the teacher will really more enjoy the students who have the similar intelligences or the similar skills. So the teacher can easily teach them, can easily make them success of their anything in this whole world. And then teacher can easily prepare them to be the person they want. Like, I mean, in the math subject they want to be a science a mathematical science master or anything like that. And then the conclusion: group them by competency and intelligence will make the study system more efficient. Like I said before, like all the arguments I said before. And then the fast learning system that come from the group children, that grouping children based on the age, uh, uh, grouping children based on age will not effective. So grouping children by competency and intelligence, it will be success. And then the same. And then the conclusion that that competency based grouping offer that potentials for arranged and personalized education, reducing boredom and frustration and improving self-esteem. It also raises concerns about social, but it is also concerns about social development. But the main thing is we have to we have to support them the intelligence way, because of we have to know that the children's what they want for their future. I think that all of my arguments and my speech today. Sorry for the mistake. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.